right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Jarrod Dyson will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect.
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow. Bryce Harper gets his first opportunity now, runner at first with one gone.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that the number 2 guy couldn't at least move that leadoff man into scoring position. And that makes it a little tougher on the middle of the order to drive in that early run.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Two and 0. Runner at first here, one man out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And you wonder if maybe he was taken there because he thought his runner was going to be moving from first.
Revere rides off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Pitch outside. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Ready with the payoff pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit to first. Josso scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Eric Hosmer bats now and will try to start over with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. Hit sharply toward the right side. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Odubel Herrera comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's a high pop-up. Gonzalez is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Carlo Nieto will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Come on, you look at the numbers on this guy, and you have to wonder, why does he continue to be in the lineup? He's got 1 hit in his last 10 games. Come on.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Gonzalez is ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Maikel Franco gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. J.P. Arencibia set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Anthony Rendon again now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game.
And not bad for a second baseman. There are some good ones, but second base isn't typically where you'd expect to have one of your best hitters.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Danny Espinoza will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season. Up over 350 entering play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Wilson Ramos comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his pitcher. We'll see if he can get it done.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Shot toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
The pitcher number 47. Gio Gonzalez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Gio Gonzalez shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Galvis on to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base. Ben Revere stands in. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Nieto on the move, and that retires the side. John Jaso strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
First baseman, John Jaso.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Espinoza is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a one-pitch out.
Right fielder.
Settling in now, Greg Winter. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Freddie Galvis gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Galvis.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In there, and it's even now. 2-2.
2-2.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Dyson sprinting after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Gonzalez gets the sign. Here he comes on 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the... Gerard Dyson is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Looped over toward first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The right fielder,
so 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Hit hard to short. Galvis, great stop. He goes to first. Got him.
No way. That was awesome.
Eric Hosmer is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Kyle Seager stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded by Galvis. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Leading off the inning, Cesar Hernandez. As they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Cesar Hernandez.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Rendon. A quick out number 1. Into the box, Aaron Nola, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Nola.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Smoked on the ground left side. Sliding stop by Espinoza. He's out.
Oh, love it.
Odubel Herrera in now. Hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. I mean, his mechanics have called a cab and left the ballpark.
And this one misses for ball 4. So the Phillies have got themselves a 2-out base runner. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. Gonzalez comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And a gorgeous flip to second. And with that, the side is retired. Anthony Rendon is begin the top of the 4th.
Second baseman, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he's retired here, 1 away. Danny Espinoza strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And he takes ball one. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. In time to first, and there are two away. Into the box now, Wilson Ramos, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Oh, and he misses it. Gio Gonzalez will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Gio Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch. Shot to third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Maikel Franco is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he's set down, 1 away. Striding into the box, J.P. Arancibia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball. So let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Sean Chaso.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now a ball hit down the line in the air. This has a chance, and oh, it's high off the foul pole for a home run.
Now batting, right fielder, Greg Winter.
A solo shot down the line in right, and the Phillies strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Gonzalez looks in. Here's the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Espinoza's up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ben Revere heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. On the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Gerard Dyson will stand in, hoping he can find a little green out there for once. He's lined out twice thus far.
Well, sitting up here, it looks like there's a lot of wide open spaces, but he's been hitting them right at people all game long.
In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. One 0 count, here it is. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Up next for Washington,
Bryce Harper will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
I think all these hits are making him a little gun-shy out there. He's starting to aim the ball and to nibble. When calls don't go your way, that could be trouble.
Pitch inside, the throw, not in time as he just sneaks in there, and it's a double steal. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Nieto is there. Let's see if they try it. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Eric Hosmer digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
In there at the knees, strike one. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Galvis has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Kyle Seager stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Hernandez is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Freddie Galvis comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Harper is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
Hit on the ground to short. Espinosa's there. On to first, and there were 2 down. Carlos Ruiz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 51, Carlos Ruiz.
And here is strike one called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Gonzalez steps into his windup. Here's the 0-2. And a good pitch, but no offer from Ruiz. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dyson's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Eric Morales is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Eric Morales.
Anthony Rendon will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats.
Leading off for the Nationals, second baseman, Anthony.
Shot towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Danny Espinosa steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And this is low, ball 1. Tries to dump this one out to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Wilson Ramos steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. Gio Gonzalez digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
From the stretch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
On the ground to third. Franco has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Leading off Will Herrera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And reined in, 1 away. Carlo Nieto will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Hit hard to short. Espinoza comes up with it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Maikel Franco will dig in. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the 1st inning of play. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Ben Revere is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. Makes the play, 1 away. Gerard Dyson gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Drilled to the right side. To his left, Hernandez on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Bryce Harper will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Drilled to the left side, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Eric Hosmer ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Grounded to short. Galvis on the slide. It's in time.
No problem.
J.P. Arencibia steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the seventh.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And another foul ball. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Smoke toward third. There is Seager. And he's retired, one away. John Jaso steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. This one's flared toward left center. Coming in is Revere. 2 gone. Greg Winter will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Hit down the third base line. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. James Russell will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Kyle Seager will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, when you plug Kyle Seager into your lineup, you can pretty much pencil in 20 home runs plus and anywhere from 70 to 100 RBIs, and that's a very productive hitter.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Anthony Rendon digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was right on the off-speed stuff and hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. It's going to be interesting to see if they stay with more fastballs right here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control, 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Liner towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now in the box, Danny Espinosa. He singled his last time up. Ripped on the ground to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. Wilson Ramos stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. To short, hit hard. Galvis is there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Freddie Galvis, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Seager is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Cesar Hernandez will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Drilled down the line. Seager has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Cody Ashe will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Cody Ashe.
In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down. Hector Neris will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Gio Gonzalez gets an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance this afternoon, and, well, he's really earned it.
Elmer Colon.
Hit out towards second. Hernandez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Digging in, Ben Revere. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Up next for Washington,
Gerard Dyson will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
now batting.
Bryce Harper gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Lays off, and it's 3-0.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Now a pickoff play at second, and a dive, but he's back in. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Eric Hosmer strides in, grounded out his last time through. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Oh, now a ball hit up the middle, and it's going to get on through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is... Sean Kelly will come out and he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Sean Kelly.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Seager is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Carlo Nieto stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Maikel Franco is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And that misses 2-2. Too high, ball 3. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Gio Gonzalez. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
For Philadelphia, 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Our paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park this afternoon, 43,500. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.